Greetings cyclist, and welcome to an update on some new features of the cyclesydney.wiki website. What I have introduced into the website is 10 districts, and each of these districts has a web page, and on those web pages we now have embedded maps and embedded videos. This will make it much easier to view the content in that district of Sydney without having to leave the web page itself. Let's have a look. So first of all, in the map of Sydney there is a hidden layer called Sydney Districts. There are 10 districts across Sydney. There's the gigantic Northwest and Parramatta area, Penrith, Lane Cove, Bankstown, Campbelltown, Liverpool area, etc., etc. Sydney and the East are divided into 2 districts, but on this map I only show them as one. So let's go back to the web page and I'll show you the city of Sydney. So when you open the page, if you're on a PC, you'll see 2 columns at the top, and if you're on a phone, you'll only see the 1 column. So at the top of this page, on the left, we have short descriptions and green text, which are hyperlinks to sections further down the page. On the right is an embedded map. You can zoom in and zoom out, and you can click on the content. Let's click on the Castlereagh Cycleway. There will be descriptions of these and maybe hyperlinks to other information. At the top, in this case, there is also an embedded video. Further down the web page, you'll see many examples of YouTube videos embedded into the page. You can run these now without having to jump out to YouTube. So here's our famous Burke Street. Where you can have a look at what it actually looks like. Let's navigate up and move to another district. You can do that by clicking on Cycle Sydney or the words "the districts." Let's have a look at Parramatta in the Northwest. This is a really big area, mainly because there's a lot of the area that's quite empty. So, but the 2 main areas are around Parramatta, Sydney Olympic Park, and then up to the north to around Bella Vista and the northwest. So here we can see the map. You can zoom in. Here's the new Carlingford rail trail, and you can go straight to the website, or you can click on a link here to see all the photos of the Carlingford rail trail. This is also a Google map, so if you really wanted to find out what Rosehill Gardens Racecourse is, you could review that as well. I don't think I'll be having a punt. Okay, so let's just demonstrate one of the hyperlinks, the green text. So I'll go to the northwest of Sydney, which is quite a long way down the page. And there, on this page, I actually have a separate map to cover this area. Some very, very good cycling here, and you'll be surprised how far you can go in this in this area. 35, 40 kilometre rides on shared paths are very possible. Okay, so that's the free concepts. So that's the districts, the embedded maps, and the embedded videos. Enjoy your cycling, and don't forget to search for Cycle Sydney, one word.